It's Chris Jenkins here with CharlotteVibe.com. I got the honor of sitting here today with Mr. Marcus Canty, Mr. Used by You. So we just like to, bring the fans a little closer to the people every day, and we're going to talk with Marcus here for a little bit. Let's first talk about social media, because I ran into you earlier today on it. So are you a big user? Are you a fan of the Twitters, Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the Twitter, Instagram. I think honestly when I was on the X Factor, it kind of got me more into social media. I wasn't more so into it. I loved Facebook only because obviously because of my friends. But
Right.
I mean, I think when I was on the X Factor, I had so many fans that were so excited to know about me and more about me and wanted to know, wanted to follow me and everything. So I think Twitter, I hated Twitter honestly at first, but like I said, after
it was a little complicated, a little cryptic at first.
Yeah, and after people started talking about it, just kind of like, you know what, maybe I should get a Twitter.
Yeah.
And then the X Factor, they kind of pushed us to get Twitters too. So, but I'm a big social media person now.
Okay.
Definitely.
So what all are you on right now?
I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Tumblr.
Okay.
I'm on Kick.
Let's say how to reach you on these. What's your Twitter?
Well, I'm gonna go to the regular so you can reach me.
Okay.
You can reach me on Twitter at I am Marcus Canty. You can reach me on Instagram at the Marcus Canty. You can reach me on Facebook at the official Marcus Canty, and I have my website www.marcuscantyofficial.com.
Okay, and I can attest that he does respond to it, and he is the man behind it. So
Come on, baby.
If you follow him, he'll definitely see what you got.
And I'll holler back. You know what I'm saying?
And let's talk about the X Factor. What was that experience like? Was that one of your early on success pieces, being on X Factor, right?
Yeah, that probably was. It was one of my early on success pieces. One, because I got a chance to dabble back into reality TV, because I did do American Idol when I was 16.
Okay.
And I had a bad taste in my mouth, man. Randy called me a chipmunk. I always bring that up, man. So if Randy's watching, so I remember you.
Yeah.
But nah, that was an interesting experience. It kind of discouraged me though at 16, though, man. I was kind of like, because I loved American Idol.
Right.
Like as a singer, that's the place you gotta go.
Right.
Like, and I loved it, so I went on there, and like I said, it wasn't a good. It wasn't a good look. So X Factor rolled around, and the thing that kind of drove me towards it was L.A. Reid, honestly.
Okay.
I watched L.A. Reid. I love the artists that he put out.
Mm-hmm.
Usher was one of my favorite artists, so Usher was his guy.
Okay.
And to me, I'm like, man, I want to be in the hands of L.A. Reid, because he
no doubt.
can get me where I want to go.
Yeah.
So I mean, after that, I sent in my YouTube audition. For the X Factor, and out of all those videos, they picked me, to come to Seattle, and then the rest was history, man.
Cool. So now let's talk about the single, Used by You.
Used by You.
I bet a few people out there just want to know inspiration behind the song.
The inspiration behind the song. Used by You, actually, I didn't write the song.
Okay.
I didn't write the record, but I did pick the record.
Okay.
I did a lot of different songs. Like I said, when I was picking my EP music, even my singles, I got in the studio with a lot of different producers. When this specific record came up, it was a record that I was a little nervous to touch on.
Why's that?
Coming from my background, I was a little nervous to touch on it because I just felt like, it's a little edgy for me. Because, people look at you as like the good boy. I don't know, I think people kind of have their own kind of perception of you. They kind of make their own perception. But, I'm not the good boy, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I have my morals, and I just felt like when I put out my music, I kind of wanted to be for everybody, and when you hear a Used by You song, parents tend to be like, I'm gonna let my son listen to this,
right.
My daughter listen to this, you know what I'm saying? So it was a little edgy for me, but I'm 21, 22, and I'm 22 now.
Okay.
And
It is entertainment.
I'm an adult, and it is entertainment,
right.
But it's tasteful at the same time. I had to make sure the lyrics wasn't, raunchy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It had a couple of little slick turns in there that made you think, but it wasn't raunchy. I wanted to make it, like I said, real clean, for everybody listening to it.
Okay. What's gonna be the next thing? You know yet?
I don't know. I don't know, man. The next thing is the EP, man. I got my EP dropping March 5th.
Okay.
Which I'm excited about. This is Marcus Canty. I'm excited, man, because it's my rendition of R&B. It's collectively what I feel, my taste of R&B is.
Okay.
I like it to be young and fresh, but at the same time, it has to have that feel, that throwback feel, so that people can love the music.
Some soul to it.
Yeah, gotta have a little bit of soul to it.
Which inspirations, you spoke about Usher. Who are some of your inspirations, whether it be R&B or just music as a whole?
Wow. Well, like I said, I mean, I always talk about my mom. I always get my inspiration a lot from my mom. Really her drive, though, more or less than, the music side. It's her drive, as far as succeeding.
Mm-hmm.
I think that what kind of makes me, want to do more and be more successful. She has such a crazy drive. Since I was a kid, that's all I known was her working.
Yeah.
And then musically, like I said, Usher, obviously. I love Stevie Wonder, Luther Vandross. I love Teddy Pendergrass, Johnny Hathaway. I can go on and on with these old school artists.
Yeah.
I get a lot of my inspiration from them, especially with some of the music what I do. Growing up, when I studied music, I sung gospel at first, but growing up, when I got into my R&B thing, my mom kind of, gave me certain artists to look up, so I would just look up these artists over and over and just really try to mimic what they did.
Yeah.
Like, I was the type where I just tried to mimic everything they did
just
to the point where people used to try to call me Baby Luther. So,
you got a lot of nicknames.
A lot of nicknames, man. Like Bobby Brown, some other people, man. So it's like, I got a chance to really dial into these people and their music and what they did. And I took a lot of pieces from a lot of different artists as I became who I am as an artist too. So.
Tell mom to give her props because the first person you mentioned with inspiration was mom. So you spoke about ethics and all that stuff. So that's good that mom did that.
Come on, man.
Later on tonight, you're gonna be out. Pop Life event.
Republic, baby.
What can people expect? 'Cause a lot of times you don't know what to expect when you see an artist out. They just gonna be hiding in the back, or they gonna be out singing. What can people expect?
I'm performing tonight. I'm gonna sing a couple songs.
Are you gonna sing a few songs?
Yeah, I'm gonna sing a couple songs tonight. I'm a singer, man. That's what I was born. That's what I was born to do. I got a gift. I have a gift from God, and I believe that. So you're gonna hear some good singing, man. If you want to hear some good singing that touch the soul, that's what you're gonna hear.
Okay.
And I'm excited. I like to entertain too, so I'm gonna parlay with the crowd. I'm gonna point to a couple of ladies out there.
You gonna interact?
Yeah, I'm gonna interact. So I'm gonna get everybody involved too. So I'm excited, man. I never performed this at a Charlotte club, so I'm excited.
Okay. And I got a question that's more so away from the music, but we're gonna touch a lot of young people. So there's been talk about bullying and cyberbullying, right? Thoughts on that? Any at all for kids dealing with that these days?
It's funny because I was just talking to my mom about how, like, growing up, I never really had to embark on bullying and stuff like that. Obviously, when I was in schools, I mean, the popular kids always wanted to, make you feel like you were less. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, I mean, obviously, with that being said, bullying, obviously, anybody will tell you, man, bullying it's not good. It's not cool. I mean, especially growing up as a kid, it's not, nobody wants to be bullied, because it brings up insecurities in yourself. It brings up, for real, people that bully are insecure. There's a reason why they bully. Yeah. So if you're out there, man, stop bullying, man. It's not worth it, man.
Just be relaxed.
Be relaxed. Just be chill, man. Be chill like me.
Just hang out. Just be cool. All right, last question. We like to interact with the fans. We have one question coming. I'm gonna say her name. Hopefully, I get it right. If I don't, I'm sorry. It looks like it says Tamara Davis Jack. She had a whole bunch of questions she wanted me to answer. I'm gonna spare you on that, though.
Okay.
I'm gonna just pick one for you.
Okay.
She said, "What is something that we would be surprised to know about him?"
Something that you would be surprised to know about.
Yeah.
Man.
You got it with a good one.
I like chick flicks, man.
Chick
Believe
flicks?
it or not, man. I like chick flicks, man. I love stories, dude.
Yeah.
Love stories. Any movie, any love story movie. I love story movies.
Give me the first chick flick that comes to mind, man.
Man, I don't even want to say that.
Yo, come on.
Notebook, man. I know everybody loves the Notebook.
The Notebook?
I know I'm not the only one that like the Notebook.
The Notebook.
I know I'm not the only one that like that love story, man. I know I'm not the only one.
You're not the only one. Well, hey, Marcus, I appreciate you taking the time to talk with us today. Again, tell people how they can follow you and keep in touch with you.
Ladies and gentlemen, follow me on Twitter at I am Marcus Canty. Like I said, follow me on Instagram, the Marcus Canty. Follow me on Facebook, the official Marcus Canty. You got this right. And follow me on my website, www.marcuscantyofficial.com. I love new friends, fans, followers, foes, haters, whatever you want to do. Come join the party because I'm not going anywhere. I'm Team LA Reid. I ain't going nowhere.
And the album comes out?
Oh, album comes out March 5th. I'm excited. This is Marcus Canty. It'll be at Walmart. I know y'all will shop at Walmart.
All right, Dave.
All right, thank you.